not China like you might think. It's not even Epcot. It's downtown Orlando. We are at Lake Eola. This is the Centerpiece Lake in downtown Orlando. When I used to live here in the neighborhood, I'd come here to go for a run, go for a bike ride. Be careful, the rangers might get you, that's illegal. But one thing I've noticed talking to my European friends and my Latin American friends here in Orlando, they say this is a place they like to come because it's a place they can walk around. That's a very odd concept for many Europeans. They come to American cities and they find that there's nowhere to walk. Where's the city center? Well, in Orlando, this is the heart, Centerpiece Lake. People come here, they come to have picnics, they come just to go for a stroll, just to breathe some fresh air, play with the pigeons and the ibises, and if you're feeling really kitsch, you can hire a swan boat ride and go for a paddle on the lake. So now we're leaving downtown Orlando and we're going to head to the neighborhood called Thornton Park. It's a little tiny area, but it's got a lot packed into a small space. Cool independent bookstore, great sushi place, killer Italian gelato, and that's where we're headed next. The owners are from Italy, so a lot of the ingredients are actually coming from Sicily. There's chocolate from the Piedmont region, there's pistachios from there too, and just really great flavors, all really fresh, and I love this place. They do give free samples, so I'm going to try it. Hi. Do you guys have banana today? Oh, we have no banana. What do you have? Oh, okay. Can I try, is that a bit coconutty, the almond joy? I'll try that. That is so good. We could almost think you were in a little European side street here. You've got little small terraces that aren't quite big enough to stand on, just like you find in France. The fake foliage isn't doing it for me, but otherwise it looks pretty cute. I'm disappointed to see that my favorite coffee shop is no longer here. This was a great place. They did Cuban sandwiches, great little Cuban coffee, super strong, and it's hard to find good coffee. This place had it, and I'm really disappointed to see that they've left. I'm gonna have to call the owners and see what's up. I love this shop over here too, Thornton Breads. Let's check it out. So here we are, this is one of my favorite shops, Thornton Breads. Oops, mosquito. Always battling them here in the Sunshine State. But, whoa, he's got me. This is one of my favorite shops. The reason I like it, the owner, she goes everywhere and just finds the coolest stuff. And you can always find something no one else has here, which is hard to do because this is a mall shopping sort of city. So when you find an independent shop like Thornton Breads, you gotta hit it up. Just like you gotta hit those mosquitoes. I'm fierce, I have no mercy. But anyway, the normal thing to do on Sundays in Thornton Park is to go to brunch. People go to these champagne brunches, they go to Bloody Mary bars, they kind of just have fun, let loose, and the town is really happening until about 2 o'clock. Around here there'll be tons of people out, there's a great vibe. About 2 o'clock it's kind of like everyone realizes, oops, gotta work tomorrow. Time to go home. This is one of my favorite boutiques. It's called Zuzu. I used to sell my jewelry here when I lived here. I used to make beaded jewelry and sell it. Didn't make much of a profit, but paid about as well as my writing actually. So I thought I was doing pretty well. But Wendy's the owner, Wendy Ricci. She's got awesome taste, a little bit boho chic, very cool, and I wish I could get in because I would go for those shoes right now. What I really like about it here is that you can sit outside on a nice day. It's a strange phenomenon, but in Florida it can be where we've got great weather for about 8 months out of the year, then come the hurricanes. Still, it's hard to find a great place to sit outside, have a bite to eat, enjoy a drink, just sort of hang out over good conversation. But Hugh's a great neighborhood place where you can do that. And what we're seeing here is the remnants of the Sunday Disco brunch, I believe, where they've got the mimosa bar, the Bloody Mary bar, and fabulous omelets, French toast par excellence, all kinds of great things. So we're going to wind up, I'm going to show you a really cool hotel here. I've never spent a night in it myself, but it used to be a youth hostel. I've been to the salon to get some services done, but I've never spent a night in it. But it's funny because when you're inside, you can sort of get that feeling that it used to be a youth hostel just from the layout of the rooms and kind of the boxiness of it, but they've turned that boxiness into something really modern and really cool. I don't think we're going to be able to look into the rooms right now, but we will just take a peek into the lobby. So this is the EO Inn and Spa. This is the place I was telling you about that's a hostel that turned into a hip hotel. They've got the South Beach thing going on with the white curtains. That's something I'm used to seeing a lot in Miami that's making its way up north here in Orlando. And like I said, they offer spa services. There's a great bakery on the ground floor. It's a chain, but if you didn't know it, you wouldn't know it. And I've heard that it's a really serene place to stay. Let's check it out. Oh, we're locked out. This is something I really love about Florida. Wherever you go, you see animals. I've been driving down I-4 before the highway and seen alligators in the retention ponds. And here at the city centerpiece lake, Lake Eola, as you can see, we have our share of pigeons, but we also, there's some really cool big turtles in the water, lots of swans, and I'm not going to promise that you're ever going to see a manatee here, but hey, you never know what you're going to see in Florida in the waterways. So I'm going to bid you farewell from my fair city, and I hope I've shown you a slice of Orlando that you didn't know existed. As a tourist, if you end up here, you're going to be among the lucky and the rare few who make their way away from the attractions to find their way into the real Orlando. It's a cool spot, and I'm glad I had the chance to share it with you today.